National Biscuit Company, bakers of America's finest ready-to-eat cereal, Nabisco shredded wheat, and your favorite crackers and cookies, such as Fig Newton's Cakes, presents Burr Tillstrom, creator of Kukla, Ollie, and all the Kuklapolitan players, with Fran Allison in Kukla, Fran and Ollie.
They're coming. Right around the corner there.
Here they come with the sunlight on the trumpets.
Here they come with the banners flying high.
In my throat I've a lumpy sort of feeling,
And a bright gleam of pride is in my eye. Here they come with the clarinets a-wailing. Here they come bravely marching up the square.
and I know in a moment I'll be cheering, and my best Sunday hat will be high in the air for the new Ashmolean Marching Society and Student Conservatory Band. Yes, the new Ashmolean could have beat Napoleon with all those deadly instruments in hand. There'll be those who favor the Philharmonic flavor, but to me the finest in the land are the new Ashmolean Marching Society and Students Conservatory Band.
New Ashmolean Marching Society and Students Conservatory Band. New Ashmolean Marching Society and Students Conservatory Band. There they go. We could just march like that.
Yeah, we could just march like that tomorrow.
You think that's the thing to do?
Well, I think so. Now, what do you think, Kukla?
Well, frankly, Ollie, I've just been so busy with trying to get our train tickets and all, we're going to have to do our show from Detroit, both Thursday and Friday.
Oh, I know it's been a lot of work for you to arrange for all the things.
Well, I don't mind arranging for it because it's very exciting. Just think, we're going to be in the Thanksgiving Day parade. But anyway, I have to get all this straight, you see, because just because we're going out of town doesn't mean that the show, has to suffer. We've got to have our commercials, we've got to have our different cards and our pan-downs, and got to have a piano for Jack.
Yeah, I know.
And I know that Uncle Harry Bannister's taking care of everything for us in Detroit, but I just feel that we have to do our part.
Well, you should check just the way you've done it.
Yes, but the thing is that I was bringing up before we went into the new Ashmolean. Now, if we sing that song, I think that's the smartest way to do it. Now, everyone else, of course, may be entitled to an opinion, but I think that we ought to, all of us, just march down the street singing. I think that's the way the Kuklapolitans will show off best in this parade.
You do?
Yes, I think so. Now, the Hudson Company, is behind this parade, and I think that we'll help them more by just marching, just straight singing, New Ashmolean Marching Society and Students Conservatory
What do you
Band.
think, I think I like that.
Well, it's fine, it's fine.
Now, what do you think about costumes?
Well, I'd appreciate
I don't
it
get
very
the
much.
chance to think. You've been so busy.
Well, I'd appreciate it really if you and Fran could kind of work that whole thing out, because I am a little busy.
What did you think?
Well, now, it may be a little chilly. It just could be.
Well,
Thanksgiving morn may be just a little chilly. So I would suggest that we wear good, warm clothes. Now, of all the outfits we have, I don't think it would be smart to wear anything flimsy or chiffony or anything like that.
No.
Why don't we wear our baseball outfits? The
But you
Kuklapolitan
can
Nine.
wear long underwear under them, and it'll never show.
That'd be that. How about that, Coop?
Whatever you say, whatever you say.
And I'll get to wear a pretty little hat.
Well, why don't we... Now, Coop, don't you worry about a thing. You go on and work on the details of getting there and all that, and we'll take care of all the
Sure.
costumes. You and I can dig in the costume box, Fran.
What'd I
and-
do with that little cap? The cap that Louise made,
Oh, I don't know where that is. Well, one of them, the little cap that
I know where it is.
Do you know where that
I
one
know where
That's
it
a
is.
cute
Has
one.
all our names on it,
Yeah,
too.
the little baseball cap, and I'll get
Yeah.
one, and we'll take care of it, and we'll report to you in a minute to see if we've got uniforms for everybody.
Okay?
Sure, that's fine. Whatever
Right.
you say.
Right.
Okay. Right, Chief!
Excuse me. Had a frog, Jack.
I noticed.
Now, Jack,
Yeah, Coop.
I just want you to have all the details. Now, let me check in here. Leave 12th Street Station, Chicago, New York Central train, number 316. Each one keep own ticket. Says, each one keep own ticket going in return. Do you have your own ticket?
Have my own ticket.
Good. 11:59 p.m. Gee, that's going to be late. Oh, well. I'll get a little nap before. I'll probably be up all night with Dolores and Mercedes running up and down the aisle. Now, let me see. Who is... Dolores and Mercedes and Bulowitz are going to have a bedroom, I think. No? Compartment? I hope they don't have a roomette together. That would be too much. The three of them. Madame Oglopus. No, Madame Oglopus and Fran, I believe, are sharing... You're sharing a roomette with... No, not a roomette. It wouldn't be enough room. You're sharing a bedroom with Madame Oglopus, Fran?
I don't think there's anything else I can do.
Well, be a good sport about it, will you? Because it's kind of hard. I'm trying to get this all worked out right. And Cecil Bill and Fletcher Rabbit are together. Jack, you're in with Colonel Cracky.
Oh?
That'll be nice. Bring your cards.
All right.
Now, let's see. I've got to get this straight. Oh, dear, tonight. You know, Jack, did you know there's a wonderful show at the stadium here in Chicago tonight we should be seeing?
Oh, is that right?
It's not a show. It's a game between the Harlem Globetrotters and the Philadelphia Spas.
Should be quite a game.
Service Club is sponsoring it tonight. I wish we could go. No, we can or not. Well, let's see now. Now, we meet at Amsterdam and 2nd Avenue, and the float, let's see, at 8:45 a.m. We're on float 4, and we meet at Amsterdam and 2nd Avenue. Do you know where that is?
I have no idea.
Yeah, well, we'll find it. It's in Detroit, I know. Oh, pardon me, Martha. I didn't know you were here.
Kukla.
Oh, hi, how are you? Why? Did you have a fight?
What do you mean?
Your hair has suddenly turned white. Gracious sakes, you must have had a terrible fight. I've heard of those things happen. Kukla, no, look! It's very nice. For Thanksgiving Day?
Yes.
Well, doesn't quite fit in, but that's all right. Kukla, dear, I was just going over with Colonel Cracky about the float, you know, the parade. And I was thinking it was... Madam Wilberforce, I'm so awfully busy right now. I'm trying to check everything now. You're going to be in a bedroom with Fran, I think. Wonderful, wonderful, just wonderful. She has the loveliest cosmetics. I won't have to bring mine. Now, Kukla, what I was saying is I think that it's going to be a very important thing, this parade, and that we should do scenes from early American history. Now, I thought that we all perhaps should do a tableau from George Washington's time. Perhaps George Washington and his family, or George Washington saying goodbye to his troops, or George Washington refusing the crown, or George Washington crossing the Delaware. Madam Wilberforce, that's fine. You agree? Well, sure, anything you like to do, it'd be wonderful. What about the rest of them? Well, I'm sure you can talk. Anything is fine. You get the costumes and take care of it, and I've got to check this. And you think everybody will be for it? I think it'll be wonderful, just wonderful. Good, grand. Oh, it's going to be divine. Jack, powder your hair. Let's see now. If we can just get this. I guess that'll be all right. Yeah, we'll meet the train there. Who's going to meet it? Who's going to meet the train? Does anybody know who's going to meet the train?
Well, all set, Fran. You set?
I found my hat.
Good. Kook, look, we got our hat.
Oh, this will
Won't
be
we look
it.
good?
This'll get it.
Oh,
It'll be wonderful. Our hair won't blow either.
Fran, I just talked to Madame Oglopus, and you look real cute this hat.
How would she look at a baseball?
No, it's been changed.
What do you mean it's been changed?
She is going to do scenes from George Washington's time.
We just got the baseball outfits all out. They're all out in the hall, ready to
I have them all set out, ready to pack.
Fletcher Rabbit is pretty annoyed because he had them put away in mothballs for the
Well, yes.
winter season, and I don't think he's going to be very happy.
Well, I don't know. It doesn't make much difference to me, but I think it would be kind of nice if it might be a little more spectacular.
Not very warm.
No.
You could wear your long underwear. After all, you wear those knee breeches and satin coats and everything. They won't know the difference when you have long underwear on or not.
Well,
Make your legs look bigger anyway, Ollie.
I had an old white wig, but I don't remember what I did with it.
Well, I suppose it would be kind of nice. I could wear my powdered wig. Yes, that would be cute. I always play George Washington. I could do that.
Well, yeah, there's nobody else who's going to challenge you on that, but I bet there'll be 3 Martha Washingtons.
Well, Fran, you don't mind, do you? You know, I'm just so busy right now, I can't figure the whole thing out.
Well, we'll go and get
Okay, I'll find
we'll put the
something.
others back.
Where's that trunk?
It's
I'll
it's right
find
out. I think it's right outside of Madame Oglopus's dressing room. Go to it, kid.
I will. I must tell him. Got a nice letter from Lois Milligan in Birmingham, Michigan, and also a nice letter from Arthur Thornbury, Jr. in Birmingham. telling us about a wonderful dragon play that's going to be given there Friday, I think. Something about the reluctant dragon or the unreluctant dragon, or something like that. Anyway, I think that'd be real wonderful. Hope Ollie can go. Now let's see. Jack.
Yes, Coop.
I want you to be sure to bring all the music.
All of them.
Well, everything, because I'm not sure which music we're going to use. I think tomorrow we'll do the Thanksgiving Day pageant, and, let's see. Oh, hello, Annie. And, who? Annie.
Annie who?
Oakley.
Oh, you guessed, didn't you?
Yeah. Bill, it's kind of silly. Take that sunbonnet off. It's kind of silly for you to be wearing that now.
No, Coop. Got an idea for the parade.
Oh, well, Madam Overpuss has, too.
Oh, no, this is new. I just got it right this minute. I was thinking, now, I imagine there'll be a million folks with Martha Washingtons and George Washingtons and that sort of thing, but who's going to think of the westward movement?
Well, I don't know. Maybe the parade will move in that direction.
No, I don't mean that. I think that we ought to do a scene from Covered Wagon days. You know, I'll get the covered wagon out. We'll get some dummy horses, and I'll be sitting up there in the front, and we can have a couple of Indians riding alongside. Wouldn't you like to wear your Indian outfit?
Yeah, I'd love it, Beulah. It's all right with me if you want. You kids work the whole thing out. If you want to do it, it's fine. You talk it over with them.
Sure. I know they'll all go for it. Wowee, I can just see me sitting up there driving the team of horses, gun across my lap. Yes, sir, we can sing old Western cowboy songs. Isn't that right, Jack?
Possible.
Good. Well, I'll get things started.
So, now, if you get the music, Jack, and bring it all, we'll be sure to have the right music, you know.
All right.
Well, I'm all set, Fran. I got mine. Did you
The
find
best
yours?
I can do. That
Oh,
cup is
that's
almost
lovely.
empty. Somebody's been in it.
What do you think, Coop?
But I'll get a
Oh, that's very
fancy
nice.
pin and all.
Well, I mean, how do you think it's going to look?
Well, fine. This cape is down.
I wish this was a solid shawl instead of holes in it, because it's going to be chilly. I think.
Oh, Fran, we're not going to do that.
Do what?
We're not going to do what?
The Martha Washington thing.
Who's changed whose mind?
Well, I should say.
Well, I thought Beulah talked to you already.
I haven't even seen Beulah.
I haven't seen Beulah. We were getting our costumes, getting all ready.
See, I told
We
you she's
pulled
going to
off.
be Martha Washington. There'll be three of us. I'll bet a
No, she
dollar.
doesn't want to be Martha Washington. She wants to do a pageant or a parade, kind of like the westward movement.
Well,
She said that we could wear Indian headdresses and everything, and you could be say, you know, those big hoop skirts and those calico gowns are a lot warmer than that flimsy satin stuff.
What would we ride in?
Covered wagon.
Well, say
Good.
now, that's an idea.
that's a
because
real good
warmer.
idea. The cover. Only I just wish that she talked those things over with me. I'm willing to rummage all these things out.
You
But,
weren't so hard, Ollie.
well, I haven't. I
I
just
just
my
love
shoes.
that outfit on
You like that?
It's just beautiful.
Too bad we took everything out in the hall.
Yes.
Haven't got the baseball outfits back yet.
Well, I'll help you with them. Hmm?
Will you, honey?
Sure.
Well, we'll go. And now the Western movement. Let's see. What could I be? A cowboy or a?
I'll go as Horace Greeley.
All right, great. That's fine. Who's Horace Greeley?
Oh, go west. Now! I don't know why I take these things so seriously. I shouldn't worry about it. I'm sure everything will work out right, but I just want to see that the details are there. Well, let's see. Say, John!
Yes, Coop.
You bringing is the Zumar lens packed?
It's going to be packed.
Well, I'm glad of that.
Hello there, Kukla.
Hi, Fletcher. Everything all set?
You bet. Well, sir, I see you've been checking the schedule.
Yes. What are your ideas for the parade?
Oh, I don't have any, Kukla. I'm going to be in the newsroom. Yes, sir, I'm going to be working right there in the newsroom with the newsboys and,
Newsboys?
well, the boys who do the news, you know, and I'm going to be reporting on the cavalcade as it goes down the avenue.
Which avenue?
Well, now, I'm not just sure where exactly the parade, the route is, but I'm going to get it down, and I will learn it by the time we get to Detroit. Now, with whom am I sharing my bedroom?
Well, you have a roomette.
Roomette?
Yeah, I couldn't arrange for bedrooms for everybody on the train. I'm sorry.
Do I have it alone?
No, it seems to me you're with, Cecil Bill.
He snores.
Well, I'm sorry, Fletcher, but that's the best I could do.
I'll sit up all night.
Oh, well, now, Fletcher, don't be cross about it. You've been very cross lately.
No, I'm not. I won't be cross about it. No, it's perfectly all right. I don't mind at all. I really don't mind. I'll just bear it. I just will bear it. But Kukla, one thing. Now, I have 14 boxes of Nabisco shredded wheat to take.
Fletcher, they have Nabisco shredded wheat in Detroit.
I know that they do, but I want to be sure. Now, this parade tomorrow is going to be it's going to be a wonderful thing, but it might just tire us just a little bit. And I want to be sure that every single last one of the Kuklapolitan players has a fine Nabisco shredded wheat breakfast before they leave the train.
Well, I'm sure they have it on the train.
But they might not have enough. Everybody will want it, you know. Everybody will want it, and I am not going to take any chances. Besides, I thought I'd bring a box or two up to the boys in the newsroom as I'm reporting the motorcade.
Well, I think that'd be a very nice thing.
Well, I always say, you know, for a better breakfast, eat Nabisco shredded wheat with sugar, milk, and fruit.
Well, I know. I always say that, too.
I have never heard you say that.
Well, Fletcher, I do say it, though. I've said it many times. It's just that I don't maybe say it out loud.
Well, I'd like to hear you say it out loud.
Fletcher, this is silly now. I know all about Nabisco shredded wheat. I Niagara Falls and everything.
Say, couldn't we visit Niagara Falls while we're in Detroit?
Well, it's at the other end of Lake Erie.
Well, that's all right. Why don't we just take a canoe and portage down? I'm so anxious to see the Nabisco shredded wheat plant. You know, I have never seen it. Oliver has seen it.
I saw it, too.
Well, see, you're the lucky ones. Gracious sakes, I would like to see it. Don't you suppose we could?
Well, maybe on the weekend we could take a little trip down there. I'm not at all sure, though. You're on your own after Friday. I refuse to worry about the details.
Well, now, come on and say it.
What?
For a better breakfast, eat Nabisco shredded wheat with sugar, milk, and fruit.
Why are you going to say it?
Kukla.
Well, I believe it. I know. I don't have to say that now. Everybody knows I like Nabisco shredded wheat. Now stop it.
Say it provides important vitamins and minerals. Sparks a lot of energy to help see you through till noon.
Fletcher, you take your Nabisco shredded wheat and pack it and bring it and everything, but I'm just not going to go along with you now on that.
I'm disappointed in you.
Oh, honest. That's real silly. Isn't that silly, Jack?
Fletcher's mood today.
I don't understand him. He knows I love Nabisco shredded wheat. Oh, well, that's our boy Fletch for you. What? Well, I think it'd be a very good idea, says the Bill, if you want to do it. But I'm pretty busy and I can't figure out all the details. No, I don't mind if you do it. If you want to have a parade with instruments, I think it'd be wonderful. We've always enjoyed playing in the band. And if that's the way you like it, why, it's okay with me.
Hey, Fran!
Yeah?
I think this will be great. Yeah, in case it snows, it'll keep the snow right out of my hair.
All I could find was a sunbonnet.
Oh, that looks fine.
Does it look all right?
Yeah, we'll get the calico dress later. And you can wear a big shawl, see, and that'll keep you warm.
Oh, that'll be great. A good blanket would be fine. I'd as soon wear it, too.
It's kind of hard for you to play your musical instruments with that.
Who's going to play a musical instrument? Not me. I'm just going to walk and march. How about you, Ollie?
Sure. Well, I thought we'd ride on a float ride. You know, by now we might just as well but we've got to be up there, you know, standing up at the very top.
Well, I tell you, if
covered
it gets
wagon.
cool, we can get out and walk.
We'll
It'll
have
be fine.
a covered wagon, that's the thing.
No, but nobody, I just got to thinking, nobody will see us in the covered wagon.
We'll take the cover off.
Then it wouldn't be a covered wagon.
Kids! Woo-hoo. I don't think you could play the instruments in the covered wagon either.
I'm not going to play an
You're not gonna play
instrument.
instrument.
No. Could
Oh, it's been changed.
What's been changed?
Say that again.
It's been changed.
Kukla.
You jest. Surely
No.
you jest.
I don't, Jack. I don't know, but Cecil Bill was just up here, And I thought he talked to you kids down there.
He didn't talk to us at all. I never heard so much as a single tooey-tooey out of him.
Not a single one.
Not a single tooey-tooey.
Well, he wants to get the instruments and play a band.
What do you think, Cutie?
It's all up to you.
Time I
kid.
get all this stuff put away, it'll be Labor Day.
Yeah, I know. Of course, it would be kind of fun, because it is kind of an exciting thing to have in the Kukla band, you know that. Now, it would be good to be represented with the Kukla band, and we've got all those fine new music racks that fit onto your clarinet.
I don't have any.
You don't play a clarinet. Besides, you always work by ear.
Too.
I say you work.
I
by
read the triangle.
Do you read the triangle?
I certainly do. I wouldn't play a note that wasn't on it.
Are you going to play in the band?
Sure, I'll go along with anything.
Maybe we ought to rehearse right now then if we're going to do the band thing.
I have to think.
We'll have to have band uniforms though. We won't be able to wear these things.
Oh, I think it'd be better with band uniforms.
Shall I go see if I can find a band uniform?
Why don't we practice first and then
Well, let me see if I can find my instruments.
Okay. We'll bring plenty of Nabisco shredded wheat.
Fletcher's taking care of it all.
Okay, just wants to know. Come on, help me.
Oh, okay. It's flat.
The little witch used the kettle last week.
I'm going to look pretty silly walking with this table, you know it?
Oh, well, that's all right, though, Fran. You don't have to walk with. We'll have somebody
But
pull it.
at the Mummers Parade in Philadelphia, where they build stuff around you and then you walk.
Oh,
What are you playing?
I don't know. I was just going along for the ride. Well, now let's see. We could sort of do what do you think, Coop?
Anything you want to do.
I know one.
What?
Hometown.
Hometown? Let's do that. Yeah.
No matter what kind of a band it is, or whether it's big or small, if it comes from the town where you were born, then it's the best of all.
There's something about a hometown
band that makes you want to shout. There's something about a hometown band that brings the neighbors out. Your sister may be the majorette who leads them down the street.
Ta-ra-ta-ta-boom, ta-ra-ta-ta goes your heart with their marching feet.
Wherever you are throughout the land, there's something about a hometown band.
It may be the Elks, it may be the Moose, it may be the Shriners Band, the Fire Department, Police Department, or maybe the College Band. It may be the Lions or the Legionnaires, or maybe the High School Band. And if I've forgotten to mention one, attention, that one's grand!
Wherever you live throughout the land, there's something about a hometown Give the boys a hand. There's something about a hometown band. Hey!
That's great.
That's great. Not
That's
with the band
what-
uniform.
Well, let's get the band uniforms. That's all right. That's for me. I'll buy that. Yes, sir, I will.
I'm going to play in the band. I've got to do something about the back of this. I don't think the mouthpiece is very good. How is my embouchure?
A little weak.
Didn't fit.
Is that the right word, embouchure, for the way your lips fit over and the way you play the trumpet?
That's right, Coop.
There's something a little off.
Oh, Kukla,
Yes, Colonel Cracky?
may I see you for just a minute?
Certainly. Excuse me.
Just came for you.
We don't have to worry about anything. We're just going to have a big float. Big, wonderful float. We just all ride on it. wear our coats and bundle up warm, and just wave to our friends and smile. Oh, that's great. That solves the whole thing. The whole thing.
Well, I'm all set. You set, Fran?
Well, you got a better hat than I
Well,
did.
I
Mine
know,
doesn't even fit.
Oh, yeah, that looks lovely.
No, it
Kids, I
doesn't.
got news for you.
You've
What?
gotten a better hat.
You know, we're not going to...
Not changed.
Tell me
yeah.
we're not going.
You mean to say, I suppose we're going to end up at the Statue of Liberty or something with lights going on and off, and then a
White doves flying.
white dove floating on?
No, we don't have to wear any costumes at all.
Well, say, it's a little...
Cold
What?
for that, I would
Well,
say.
No,
yes.
I don't mean that. I mean, we just wear... Take your hat off.
Careful my eyelashes.
I'm sorry.
Well, all that trouble and work.
We're just going to ride on a big float, that's all. And there'll be people marching, and there'll be bands playing, and all these wonderful floats, and we'll just march up and down, and
I thought you said we weren't going to march.
well, no, I mean, we won't
We're
march
marching up and down the float.
on
hmm?
the float. We'll just keep time.
Well,
Wave to
Fran,
people?
I don't suppose it makes really much difference. As a matter of fact, there'll be a little less wear and tear on the shoe leather,
Well, that's right.
and we can bundle up real good with stocking caps and fur coats and everything.
I'll get a chance to wear my
Sure.
new coat.
I really carry either very much just so I get to be in it.
Yeah, 'cause I love a parade no matter
Me
what.
too.
I love a parade, the tramping of feet. I love every beat I hear of a drum. I love a parade. When I hear a band, I just want to stand and cheer as they come.
A rat-a-tat-tat. The blare of a horn. A rat-a-tat-tat. A bright uniform. The sight of a drill would give me a thrill. I'd thrill at the sight of anything military.
I love a parade, a handful of vets,
A line of cadets.
or any brigade, for I love a parade. 1, 2, 3, 4, 10, jump!
Oh, it'll be wonderful.
It'll be wonderful. You all set and all ready to go?
Yes, sir. I'm all set and all ready to go.
Well, remember then.
The Nabisco seal on the outside means better flavor inside.
Nabisco.
See you in Detroit.
School's out, and the kids are racing home, raring for a snack. Ah, the one and only Fig Newton's cakes. Tender golden cookies with a rich fig jam filling. Any time's a good time for Fig Newtons. They're delicious and wholesome as only Nabisco can bake them. And whenever you buy cookies, remember the Nabisco seal on the outside of the package means better flavor inside. The musical director of Kukla, Fran and Ollie is Jack Fascinato. The producer is Beulah Zachary. The director is Louis Gomovitz. The costume designer is Joseph Lockwood. And the technical director is John Nathalie.
Now, left, right, is that right? That's fine. This is Bert Tillstrom. We'll see you all in Detroit tomorrow. Good night.
Kukla, Fran and Ollie has been brought to you from Chicago by Nabisco, National Biscuit Company. Bakers of America's finest ready-to-eat cereal, Nabisco shredded wheat, and your favorite crackers and cookies, such as Fig Newton's cakes.
NBC Television.